Hey, my lovelies, lovely soul Empress here, coming to do the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, from March 15th to March 31st. We're going to take a look at what's going on with you guys. Spirit, can you show me what's happening with my water signs for the balance of March? Happy birthday, Pisces. You got the magic, okay, and it says, may you flow with the divine, okay? So I feel like a lot of things are falling into place, 12th house energy. You may not necessarily see how this is happening, but I feel like there's a lot of things happening for you behind the scenes. Spirit, can you show me? What else do my water signs need to know? You got joy. And it says, may you pursue what lights you up. Okay, I feel like whatever this is, it's like leading you to the path. Okay, we just passed a full moon not too long ago. Okay, and it was a big one. It was the Virgo full moon. Okay, in Pisces. Okay, you see how it feels like in the dawn, the path comes clear, okay? But you got courageous in reverse, and it said, may each breaking wave build your courage. I feel like this new chapter may feel a little scary to you, okay? Because there's a lot of unknowns. Okay, reflect is coming out crossed, okay? Ask yourself maybe what's giving you like this pause or this feeling of like fear. May you discern and distill, okay? And you also got curious. May you open and explore. Okay? So I feel like this curious card, it's like your body's calling for me, right? So it feels like there's something that is pulling you. Something that actually feels like it could feel good, but there's a little bit of fear here. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to ask yourself, what about it scares you and why? Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you have accept. May you receive what is as it comes. And maybe that's it. Maybe you have to accept something first. Release something first. We did just pass the full moon. Okay, I always record these a little bit in advance. Okay, so I'm recording this on the 9th. The full moon was the 7th. Right? So there's this thing of like needing to accept how something is, not recognizing that the pieces are falling into play with magic. It's going to bring great joy, but there's something that has to, that you have to overcome a fear about it. Okay, and Spirit wants you to reflect on what about it makes you afraid. All right, so let's move on. Let's see what the tarot would like to say to my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, for the balance of March. Spirit, can you show me what does my water signs need to know? I'm hearing in the middle of the day now, baby. I seem to think of only you. Okay? 10 of Cups is the situation. Something that will make you happy, okay? Happy family. Spirit, can you show me what is coming in for my water signs, please? I'm hearing feels good, right? So it could be that, you know, you've finally gotten a clear, okay? All clear, right? So like that you finally got to a place where there's not a tower happening, okay? And you could be questioning the truth of this, okay? For what is falling away is the Queen of Swords, okay? Spirit, can you show me? This could be you, you know, being a little like blocking things because you were in a protective state and you're going to be able to let down the wall now, but maybe you don't recognize that. Okay, if you had a battle with another feminine or a feminine, let's say if you're a masculine, that could be coming to an end. Spirit, can you show me what is it that they can't see? Two of Pentacles, okay? So, you know, I'm hearing one good turn deserves another. I'm also hearing put yourself in my shoes. Okay, Spirit, can you show me also What is the truth of the matter, please? You got the King of Wands, so there's some action that's going to be taken. And can you show me the most likely outcome, please? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles, a balance. Let's get into it. The Devil, you're beating a fear. Okay, it could be an addiction, could be a toxic relationship. Okay, but with the Four of Pentacles, you're resisting something because something's been illuminated to you. Okay, and it has to do with your healing. Okay, somebody could be trying to come back in, but with the Lovers, I feel like you're trying to figure out what's best for you, and the Five of Wands, because there's been a lot of conflict. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get a deck to clarify. Spirit, why is this Ten of Cups here, please? Why is this Ten of Cups here? Show me. You have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so I feel like what you want is the happy family. Okay, you could be saying always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Nine of Pentacles, it looks like you have created some type of independence for yourself, but the Hierophant is in reverse. You may wonder why there's not an offer of commitment or marriage. Okay, or there could be an ending. For those of you in a relationship, there could be an ending that has occurred. Okay, now for some of you, they're telling me like you could have a happy family, but there's a need for independence, like financial independence or some type of independence. And with the Hierophant in reverse, like you could feel like it's unattainable, or like this spouse doesn't want that for you, doesn't want you to be like independent. Okay, but I feel like you could be losing faith in ever achieving the Ten of Cups as well. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, okay, you got the Strength card. You've been through some things. Okay, this is the Empress taming the lion within, and I feel like you're trying to come to like extracting the wisdom from the cycle, because Saturn just went into Pisces. This is going to trigger evaluation of emotion. It also was in Aquarius for 2.5 years. So I feel like you're taking stock about this time that has passed, how these situations have, what wisdom you can extract from them. Okay, because I feel like there's something that you want that you've been having trouble achieving, even though it looks like you have been quite independent, maybe financially. Or that's what you're trying to achieve. Here's the Death card in the situation of what's coming in. There's death and transformation with the Judgment card, okay? And the Ten of Swords. Heavy, heavy energy. There's some type of ending here. Okay, for some of you, there could be the loss of a person that is important to you. Okay, and with this, and if this is the case, my deepest condolences. Okay, but it feels like whether this is an ending of a relationship or an ending of the ability to be around somebody because of their untimely passage. It feels, like final, like what you took away from that. Some of you's, like, let's say for instance that it's a divorce and you feel like this person let you down outside of the parameters of the relationship. Maybe they left you with the kids and they're not dealing with the kids. Ten of Swords, it feels like a betrayal of contract, right? Let's say it was a passing, but the children are young. A lot of people don't understand that when you lose somebody that's close to you, there's great sadness. And later, you may look at things differently, but there's like a part inside that makes you feel angry. Okay? Or makes you feel betrayed. And then you feel guilt because you feel like that. Okay? So, and the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Okay? With the Four of Wands it's giving me, let's say it's a divorce. It's giving me like not the ability to say what one needs to say before an ending. Okay, so maybe that is why, you could have went through that and now things are turning around for you, and you really don't know how to like let it go, right? And you have here the supporter of truth, okay, which is the Queen of Swords here, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so it feels like, the Queen of Swords can be bitter sometimes. Okay, she's usually a divorcee or a widow. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, it feels like there's some anger about what was not completed, or like something didn't live up to what it was supposed to be. Okay, you got the Two of Pentacles here in the position of what you can't see. And I said to you, with this Magic card, like something was happening behind the scenes for you. Okay, and it may really not feel like that right now. With the Fool coming out crossed, there's an opportunity here for a new beginning. And it may not be, okay, because remember, you had the Accept card at the bottom of the deck, right? So it's like you have new opportunities of things that you could go towards. Remember, I said the Magic and then the Joy, that after the night, okay, or after the sorrow, the path will come clear, right? So it feels to me like for you to accept this new beginning in the upright, you have to release something or accept something. And that's the problem, right? Five of Wands. It causes internal conflict. I feel like there's other people that are in the mix and may not be purposely trying to make more conflict for you, but it could be, you could feel overwhelmed by all the other things that it makes it harder for you and somewhat able to distract yourself from the healing of a particular situation, okay? With the King of Wands here, the truth of the matter. One more. The universe wants to bring you justice, okay? There's a King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, or Sag, or somebody in that energy, somebody who wants to take action towards you, provider of authority and charm. You have the Nine of Wands here. This is you resisting because you haven't released something, okay? But it's a soulmate connection, okay, that will bring in justice, something that you deserve. Three of Pentacles, okay? But for you to attain this, you have to let go of this Eight of Cups. Okay, of something that had to, either you had to leave, they had to leave, okay? But it's not in your control, right? Now, for the most likely outcome, and this doesn't even have to be like a spouse. This could be a family member. It could be anything that you could be in some sense grieving, okay? Nine of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles comes out, okay? So for the Nine of Pentacles, you got the Tower. All right. And so I feel like, let's say you didn't know if you could be independent. You will be. It's going to come in very shockingly. Okay. And let's say that you were like you are just getting used to being in the Nine of Pentacles because you were in a long committed relationship. Well, that's going to come to an end because there's somebody new here. Okay. With the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, whatever it is coming towards you, you're like, ho-hum, like Eeyore, like, Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, like, I don't know, right? Because there's something still that you're carrying, right? With the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit, why? One more, please. With the Queen of Pentacles, okay, this is an entrepreneur and the quintessential spouse, okay? So you know, let's say you were married and a divorce happened or passing or something like that, and you felt like that was your whole identity. was tied to this person. This is an opportunity to reinvent yourself, okay? You may not be in a marriage, okay, at the moment, but it doesn't diminish your spirit, give me the word. It doesn't diminish the quality of a partner you are when you are in a relationship, okay? But it shouldn't be the defining quality, right? You got the Page of Swords here in reverse, okay? So I feel like what you may have been blocking because you weren't ready to accept releasing something, that season's also going to be over. Okay, with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like you're going to stop blocking something. For the Four of Wands, okay, for the peace and harmony, okay, and I feel like with the Page of Cups, there could be a child in here, okay, you could have a child, but I also feel like this is an apology you get to yourself for, like, you know, not allowing yourself to love, okay. Look, you see the hands holding a heart, like in the symbol of the water. Okay, I feel like something about the 12th house this season is allowing you to like release something so you can get your fire back and be the Queen of Wands, okay? Gives you a new perspective with the Hangman, okay? Puts you on your path, like I said. Three of Wands, the future becomes bright, okay? But the first thing is that you have to release this feeling left out in the cold, okay? Yeah, Temperance, it's part of your healing. Okay, so let's get you guys a kipper. Spirit, can you show me? Anything else? Last shuffle. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck is Courtship. You have here Distant Horizons, Lovers, and Occupation coming out a little crossed, okay? So let's get a deck to clarify these. Spirit-wise, Distant Horizons here. Yeah. For some of you, this really is some type of ending or passing, okay? Because you have the Distant Horizons here. With doubt, it's like you doubt you could ever have that again, okay? With the Death card here, like something's final, something's over, okay? Never gonna love that way again. Having trouble catching the melody, but Spirit's like whispering the song. Something about never being able to love that way again. Okay, the Lovers, Spirit, why? But grief is about to be over, okay? But you have to choose, okay, to release something. And just because you release the grieving season does not mean you release the person or the memories. That's part of one of the hardest things, is understanding that just because someone's no longer in your life anymore doesn't mean you have to stop loving them. But you do need to stop mourning being alone, which is two different things, okay? Occupation, and that could go for death or divorce or a hard ending of a friendship or a family member, okay? Occupation, Spirit, why? I feel like there's something here about what you learned from this season with the magic and the joy, okay, and the temperance and judgment, okay. It feels like what comes out of this is some type of wisdom, okay, that becomes an occupation that leads to abundance, and it has to do with your empathy. So, for instance, let's say that you go through a divorce, right? And you had already maybe a degree in something, or you had an interest in like therapy, and then you decide that you're going to become a social worker or a therapist or a life coach or something like that. And it's like it works out very well for you because you learned all of this wisdom, okay? And I told you it was like you were extracting some wisdom. Okay, imagination and surrender, which leads to success. So it feels like once you accept what has happened, then you can go to the process of how this benefits you, okay? And, you know, not to say that a death would benefit us, but there's certain things that happen in our lives that redirect us. Okay, Spirit said redirect us. Okay, so you could be being redirected, okay, with the courtship, change, and judgment. I feel like you're in a new season, a whole new world, right? The change feels uncomfortable, okay? I feel like with this judgment, you know, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, right? And let's say, like what I said, if you're letting go of somebody, if it's a divorce, if it's a ending of a friendship, you might not ever know, might not have ever got to say the things that you wanted to say. But you can release that and then continue on your own path and understand that for whatever reason, this person has been removed, right? Honesty, right? With worry. So I know somebody personally right now that is having trouble, you know, closing out grief because they feel it would be a betrayal of forgetting someone. Now, they're not a water sign. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, it's not disloyal to want to live again. Okay? It's not disloyal. Like, for instance, you know, God forbid, but you know, your mother passes, right? You're single. Somebody comes in that is willing to, you know, wants to share a life with you, right? But you feel like, you know, right now I'm supposed to be, it's only been 6 months. I'm supposed to be mourning my mother. I can't be happy, because if I'm happy, then it means I don't miss my mom. It doesn't mean that, okay? Message. One more, please. So in the denial of the acceptance, okay? And the message of Spirit telling you it's time to start rebuilding, right? And in the envy, let's keep it a buck, right? In the envy of like, why did this happen to me? Why do other people get a happy ending? And I feel like this was taken from me, whether it was, you know, however it was taken, right? You kind of miss the ability for the new things that are coming in, right? Where if you just allow yourself to be present and feel goodness when it happens and feel sadness when it happens, and understand that this is all part of the greater plan, that gives you the ability like to change this denial and envy and stop thinking that love can't be for you. Again, honesty comes to the bottom of the deck, right? Are you still in pain because of what happened, or are you still in pain because you feel like letting it go is somehow a betrayal, or somehow not honoring something? Okay, Spirit, can you show me? You got soulmate here. Okay? With give your relationship a chance, flirt, keep an open mind, and children. Right? Past life relationship. Something, you know, that feels past, over, done. Okay? Soulmate. Love is coming. And you might feel like I let go of my soulmate, but there are many soulmates, okay? And give my relationship a chance with control, right? You could be trying to control, not having somebody new come in because of some kind of blockage you have about this last situation. With flirt and wedding bells, I feel like there's something here that could be very much promising for the future, but you have to open yourself to it. I also feel like, let's say, you know, you're a widow, right? And I'm a widow, so I know what I'm talking about, right? Let's say you're a widow, right? And somebody's trying to flirt with you, right? But you're like, you still feel married. Okay, flirt and wedding bells. You see what I'm saying? Okay, we're keeping open mind. Spirit's like, you know, rumors, planning ahead, right? Okay, so now also for that same type of situation with the keep an open mind and rumors, right? Are you worried like people are going to judge your walk? I went through that. You got to do what you got to do, okay? You got to live your life. Even your partner would want that. The people that love you want you to rebuild your life, okay? With planning ahead, okay? Some of you could be pregnant right now. Children, yes, right? For somebody, this could be a situation where this person had a child on you, the relationship came to an end, you feel so betrayed by that, you won't allow yourself to have something new, right? But let's say you have children, right? And let's say there was a divorce or a passing, right? With this third party, the ghost or the memory of the person passed is the third party blocking from the soulmate connection. Okay, so you got to be careful that you're not bringing something from the past into the future. Okay, and I feel like that's the message that Spirit wants you to see, that, you know, new things are coming your way, water signs, if you are willing to allow it. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I'd just like to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I would love to have you as part of the Lovely Soul family. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste, gang gang. Bye.